Make some adjustments here. All right. Happy New Year to you. Happy so-called New Year to you. Is it really the New Year? Which calendar we talking about here? We talking about the Gregorian calendar that was set forth by the Pope. We talking about the Mayan calendar. We talking about the Egyptian calendar, even more accurate due to its measurement based on the movements of celestial objects outside of our view, outside of our understanding. Everything's outside of our understanding because we're only looking on the surface. We need to look at the backstory. Everything has a backstory. And when we talk about the new year, we talk about these reality altering life events. We talk about Thanksgiving, we talking about Christmas, we talking about reality altering life events. We remember the Christmas we woke up and we got that transformer that we wanted. We got that bake set we wanted. We got that doll. We got that bike. Whatever your fancy was, you remembered it. You remember those occasions. It's indoctrination into something that's based on a date that's not even really the date. How we gonna keep going on like this? Can I get a amen, Ra? And there you have it. Do you even know who Amen Ra is? Can I get a amen, Ra? And you saying, you know what's going on. I know the Bible. Do you know the backstory? Another year of too many people not knowing the backstory. Just jumping on the train, riding blindly. It could be headed straight off the cliff. But we're going to enjoy the ride till it go off the end of this mother sucker. For sure. Can I get an Amen Ra? The political power makes the policy for the agenda. You understand me? The political power makes the policy for the agenda. Well, who makes the agenda, House Hill? The money makes the agenda. We mentioned these people that are beyond wealthy. They laugh at wealthy people's wealth. These billionaires we talk about, they laugh at them. He's doing okay for himself. I hope he stays in his place. The money you think is there, you can't even see it. It's hidden all over the place. You think rich people gonna really tell you how much money they have? Well, I'm not even gonna say rich or what. Do you think they basically gods on earth due to the currency being the end to all here on earth? So the money makes the agenda. The agenda is reality altering life events. The agenda is to keep you in delusionment, in delusion, living in delusion, delusional. You just can't see reality because we got this and that for you. Starting with this bottle we finna give you Formula. What is formula? Who made formula? You think a black man made formula that you giving your black baby, your white baby, your Chinese baby? Who made it? It's not natural. Give it to him though. Shake it up. Give it to baby. Give it to the baby. He'll suck it on down. He'll suck it on down. Starting with the food, we gonna give you this regimen of food so you develop a taste for it. When you develop the taste for it, regardless whether it's fattening, it'll kill you, it's high in salt, bring your cholesterol sky high. It doesn't matter. This what we like. This is the way grandma did it. Can't break out. Can't break out. Stuck on crazy traditions. Uphold the stupid shit and down with the good. Somebody telling us good. Get this nigga out of here. Are you trying to drop some knowledge? We're not trying to get money out of you. We're trying to build a following so we can get the message out, so we can get information out. Make you think, can I get an Amin Ra? I do multifaceted content to make you think about different things. We touch on the relationship stuff, but it's deep when it comes to this. This is almost spiritual right here, what we're discussing. These reality altering life events and how it's set up. Traps, nigger traps, cracker traps, whole people traps. But we're going to call them nigger traps in this instance. Who's setting the traps? Who has the money? Who's known for having the money? The people that have the money control the people that you think have money. So they're setting the agenda with the rich people to influence you. When you see them looking good, they working for somebody else. They pushing someone else's agenda to destroy you. Okay. Okay. Y'all think I'm done growing? Y'all think I'm at peace with myself? No. I still grow. A major revelation, couple major revelations in the past 2 years in my life. One being that most of the so-called black people here are indigenous, aboriginal, American Indians. Niiji, the slave boat concept, the slave enslavement. It was heavy on my brain. It was it was on my shoulders. It's on your shoulders. If you think you came up in a lineage of bondage, when in fact it could have been in reverse. Oh, how's here? You saying slavery ain't happened? Can you what slave what documents have you saw of any slave in your family? Have you seen any? Do you have any evidence? Well, there's evidence that there were hundreds of thousands of black Indians, indigenous ebony Indians, Negro Spanish for black, Indians, till you come to the revelation that how in the world could you go and transport all those so-called slaves, enslaved people, in that boat for that long? How could you transport that many when the ocean currents don't allow you to travel on the story route that you told us that you went on? You can't travel from Africa to America like that. Reality altering life events. I believe what they taught me, which leads me to my next point. We had the food, now we have the education. Oh, 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 oh. And then we're going to hit you with the religion after that. So, food, education, religion. That's the agenda. The agenda is to give you countless amounts of reality altering life events. To whereas you're so mixed up, oh my, I'm tired of looking. I'm just gonna ride this train off the edge of this freaking cliff, man. Forget it. I give up. That's you? Is that you? Get up off my channel if that's you. Reality altering life events you don't even know happening to you. The education, did it happen? Did they tell you about debt? Did they tell you how crucial debt was in high school, history, in economics, in any part of that educational part of the reality altering life events? They told you you were a slave for sure. They showed you pictures. They had documentation because it was written in a book. They wouldn't lie to us. Sometimes I can't believe my parents sent me there. I mean, it's a brainwash. Here, go along, be indoctrinated. And then on the weekend, we're going to indoctrinate you in this Christian system. I remember coming up in Sunday school class, we had these little pamphlets, and there was a Jesus on there. He was white. He was holding a little sheep. Y'all remember that? All the depictions of Jesus was what? Okay. Well, Jesus was black. Jesus was black. Everybody know that. Well, why are they showing us white? Why were they passing me pamphlets of a white Jesus in my black church? If everybody know it. Do white people know it? Do white people know that Jesus is black? And by the way, Jesus is not his name, I don't think. I think it was Emmanuel. The J wasn't even developed in his time. Backstory. Do we know the backstory in these reality altering life events? Religion, education, food. When we get done with the religion, the education, the food, it's time to sit down and watch some. Oh, 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 what is time to do now? Entertain us. Are you not entertained? Okay, we got it for you. The money said we got it for you. The political power said we got it for you. Trump said we got it for you. Biden said we got it for you. Look at this color purple. Take that with you. Oh, what? Take some of this pimp shit. Take that dolomite with you. Take this shaft with you. Take bad boy. Take all this bullshit. Woman king, take it with you. That's the way you like your women, right? Hard, muscular, bald head. They don't show their women like that. You had G.I. Jane. G.I. Jane is the only time I recall seeing a bald-headed warrior woman. And she wasn't even really a warrior. She wasn't chunking spears, killing folks like they got our people. But they got it for you. After the religion, the education, the food, we're gonna sit down, watch some propaganda, and then we're gonna go out in the nightlight when we just tired of sitting on the couch watching the propaganda, the brainwash, seeing our people bust each other upside the head, seeing our women talking crazy, our men talking crazy, our men robbing, killing each other, constant barrage. Now we got another associate, associate to the TV, which is the internet, the computer screen, the phone screen. Is no escape. You bringing kids in here, kids into this. It's like a hellhole. You ever seen that Coming to America? And he said, I need another apartment. I need something crummy. And the guy said, yeah, take mine. It's a real hellhole. That's what this is. Happy New Year. The delusion. Is it really happy? I'm going to stay optimistic just for the sake of life. But what choice do I have? Now, shouts out to Dane Calloway, Sosaline Ha, uh, the World Traveler, Black World Traveler, some more soldiers out there putting information out with proof, documentation. I'm talking about Harriet Tubman ain't real. Nat Turner ain't real. The Frederick Douglass myth is something you need to see for yourself. Check my man Dane Calloway out. Giving props what props are due. Keep doing what you do. I hadn't had such a joke since Kevin Samuels. The way he had that truth for you with statistics and numbers to back it up. And that's what Dane Calloway has, but not on no relationship tip. This is on political, this is on our history, the history they've given us, false history. Sad. But we carry on. Now, carrying on with this, we have nigger traps. And I don't necessarily like to use the word nigger no more since I figure out I'm an indigenous aboriginal more so than I may be African. And that black, where's black at? African American, where's Africa? So you from Africa? Okay, well, get your rights from Africa. Get your land rights. Get your reparations from Africa. That's the way the American government looks at that. So get rid of that. You a Negro? Okay, what Negro at? Where's the land of Negro? They even hit us with Afro American. Afro. They named us after a hairstyle. Afro. That what? Just call me ball fro. Just making up any bullet. What the land of Afro at? So you have to know what you are. You a Niiji. That's what the Indians, so-called Indians, that's what they named them. That's what they named this land. The Europeans named it that. Europeans. Okay. This story was told in reverse. The nigga traps won't allow you to realize these things. Okay. What's the first nigga trap we're gonna talk about? It hits you hard. And it's your kids, it's your family, it's your woman, it's your lady, it's your wife. They hit you there. God forbid you have a child out of wedlock and put on child support. If you go into debt with child support, that is debt. Did they tell you about that in high school? Did they tell you was gonna be on child support and you couldn't leave the country and you can't get loans now because you owe the government, you owe the state of wherever you at, and the state is gonna take their cut and give some to who you really owe when you probably don't really owe. If you were providing and then you stop, that don't count for nothing. You getting back pay. So they hit us in the family, the agenda. They hitting us where it hurt. You can't go nowhere. You on lockdown. You on mentally you're locked down. Your pockets are locked down and your 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 person is locked down. Physically, you can't leave the country if you owe back child support. That's debt. We keep talking about debt. We tell them to go to college. Nigga trap. Go to college if you have a full ride, if you have free education, yeah. Why not? If you have to pay, nigga trap, because you can invest the money that you could have invested in an education in a lot of things that can make you rich. You go to college to learn how to make money. Am I correct? Am I correct? You go to college to learn how to make money. The whole end game is to make money, right? Am I tripping? Is my mic on? Somebody tell me if my mic on. Hit the like button if you watching. It ain't but two people up in here. This is impromptu. I didn't plan on nobody watching this until I finished. But we touched on two nigger traps. We got the family struck the kids, which can hurt you. Sad to say. And then we have the debt of the child support system. God forbid you get on it. If you keep a strong family structure, God bless you. Peace be unto you and your family. Uh, we have the juvenile system, nigga trap. A lot of them get caught in that. You have a record off the top. You have a file. You can get past that. But it's a trap in that it's an indoctrination in all the nigger traps. It's indoctrination in all the nigger traps. And everything we discuss here, there's indoctrination involved. Political, there's indoctrination. Okay? Religion, indoctrination. Education is indoctrination. The food is indoctrination. TV, indoctrination. Get your subscription. Yeah. Sign up. Sign up. Indoctrination. College, indoctrination. The family structure is indoctrination, but it's a natural structure. It happened because man needed woman and woman needed man, and children needed both of them. It's a natural structure. Now you have unnatural structures happening. You have the color purple. Did you know it's a high homosexuality visual aspect to that movie? Did you know the person that wrote The Color Purple originally, Alice Walker, is a homosexual? Agenda, backstory. You don't know the backstory. You don't know the agenda. The money is putting out the agenda, and you're following it with your broke ass. I'm broke too. Rich people are broke to these people. Everybody's broke to these people because they are untouchably rich. When you can make a billionaire less than a billionaire overnight, talking about, yay, think about the power in that. Oh yeah, I'm a billionaire. No, you're not, nigga. Take that with you. Okay, you think you really got money, huh? Come on, man. Yeah, he got money, and he ain't got money. So what is that saying? Powers in numbers, as far as we go. The money, you can hang that up. We got to make our own system. If you're not willing to do that, you're not finna change this. Now back to the nigger traps once again. All the nigger traps, indoctrination, all the nigger traps make money, which is going all the way back to the main agenda. The money makes the agenda. Who is the money? Oh, these are the untouchably rich people. Look them up yourself. I'm not finna get assassinated telling y'all who these people are. You should know who they are. One of them start with a R. One of them start with a L. Based overseas, a lot of them. You have oil money that's killing what we call money over here. Like, come on, man. Nigga traps make money. So add to the pot. Happy New Year to another year's people going to see the new Color Purple. A musical version of this piece of, I mean, why don't you just go jump in the mud and get somebody to step on you and pay them after they finish doing it? This make nobody look good. You got sexual deviance as far as out the women. You have violence as far as the women and the men, violence towards each other. Who's who looks like a decent man in the color purple? Who looks like a decent woman in the color purple? Is Celia a proper woman? Because she's victim. She's victimized, which is something we don't want. That's not a vision we want because that's already at a high rate. We don't want victims. You're not victims. You're boss chicks, right? Remember? You're strong, which is something that's overrated. Take some of that burden off of you, put it on the man. And that was happening back in the day. But this agenda wants you to believe granddaddy, all the granddaddies beat him. Wasn't no good men. We all know good men. We all knew good men. Yeah, they did their thing. But how many movies of color purple caliber that you see of the other people? The agenda's not for them, it's for you. Not knowing the backstory is killing us in all of these nigga traps. Okay? After you get past all of that, you're in debt one way or the other, which is something that really should have been stressed. How to really go about functioning in life should have been stressed in that educational indoctrination. They should have told you the importance. They should have reiterated that at least 100 days out of however many days they have you in that educational system. 8 hours a day. A lot of the concepts you won't ever use again unless you become a chemist or maybe a architect. Or these are lessons that should be specialization courses, learning algebra, and because you only need it if you're going to accomplish certain tasks. You only need a certain level at that. So the indoctrination, think about how much time you spent in school. Did you really need to spend that much time in school? By the time 12th grade came for me, I swear I was having nightmares of school. I don't want to say I hated it, but it was a big annoyance. I mean, I was ready for life, and they were still trying to indoctrinate me. More. Got to get this last year, buddy. Got to get these credits, and you got to take these courses right here. You got to get these credits. You got to take these courses. You got to take this history, this Alabama history. Got to take that so we can teach you you're a slave. Don't forget that now, boy. Don't forget it, nigga. Now, who was really the slave? The Slav, the European. Go check out the special Ebony Indians. Go check out Dane Calloway's. No, don't look at Dane Cook, even though he used to be a little funny. Don't look at him. Dane Calloway, check him out. He dropping bombs over there with documentation. This ain't no rah rah. He's putting in the work to break these nigga traps. They making money off of us in every situation. the prison industrial system. They make